Greetings, next gen leaders, pastors, ministers, young people, wherever you're watching from. I just thought I will post a quick video. I haven't been on for a long time, excuse me, it's just been hectic, it's been crazy. But just to encourage you, everybody that's watching and listening, for the past 2 weeks, we've been busy with 10 crusades, and we've seen a huge harvest coming from both Maritzburg and in Harwick. And I just thought I'll send this quick one just to encourage those who are watching and listening. One thing, I've been in ministry for some time, since 2016, ordained as a pastor, and I've just seen basically what in ministry, that sometimes it can become very strenuous, and sometimes it can become very busy and just moving, consistent movement forward and forward. But there needs to come a point where you can take a moment where you can just reminisce, where you can take cognizance of where you are in your life or in your ministry, depending on what you're doing, and just to know that you need that time where you can just switch and ask God to speak to you in a specific moment without you actually um, getting into the mode where it's just busy, busy, busy. I just want to encourage everybody with this video is that sometimes, even in the moments when we may feel like it's where we're quiet in a room, but our minds and in our heads, they're not quiet at all. So in those type of moments, you have to switch off to the things, the busyness. You have to switch off from the moments whereby it feels as if like you have no time, or whatever that may be, or whatever that may look like for you. But I'm here to encourage you, to let you know that in the moments when you need to take that break or that rest, sometimes in your mind there's no rest or there's no break. So you have to literally switch off everything. There was a song done by Elevation, it's called Quiet, and I'll never forget that song during 2020 in COVID. The place was extremely quiet. I remember COVID lockdown in South Africa was extreme. We went to a level 5 straight lockdown. So what happened during that time? Everybody was in their households. The streets were extremely quiet, but it was still at that specific moment that we began to try and keep our families occupied with activities and stuff like that. So it was during that time where I began to realize the statements, and definitely the statements in that song, when it was speaking about I stay quiet even when I can't be quiet. So in the moments where it's like you sensing that you need to spend time with God, you're taking that break, you're taking that time where it's like, okay, it's just me and God in this moment. You need to understand that maybe your outside setting may be quiet, but sometimes in your head it may still be very busy and very noisy. I want to encourage you with this, is that even in the business, even in the things in your life that may you feel like is very hectic, and it's keeping you preoccupied, you need to understand this very important thing, is that we've got to make time for the silent moments. It's in those silent moments where God speaks. I oftentimes get moments where God summons me at 12 a.m. I know specifically I need to be there. And in those moments, or specific moments, I don't go there just to pray and shout and read. And no, I sit and I stay quiet so that I can listen to His voice. When last have you just kept quiet and listened to His voice? When last have you sat in His presence and you just know, okay, God, you are speaking to me with certain things in my life? When last have you had those moments? In ministry, you need to have those moments where you can just unlock and just allow God to speak to you. You need to have those moments. So even in your business, even in the many things that you may be doing, just know this here, is that in the quiet, remain quiet, because that's where God wants to speak to you. And sometimes God will show you an image, sometimes God will show you a picture, sometimes He'll just speak to you in a phrase, or He'll give you something. And those are the moments where you can cherish the most. Those are the moments where you can actually hear from God a lot, when you are quiet and you allow Him to speak. When last have you allowed God just to speak to you without saying anything? When last? So I want to encourage you with that. Next Gen leaders, please remember to like and to subscribe. In your quiet place, remain quiet. Allow God to speak to you. Be blessed. I want to encourage you, please like and share and subscribe. Right now I'm still at work, and yes, and my next video will definitely be talking about work and being a pastor in ministry. So keep tuned with that. So please just make sure you keep liking and subscribing, share, put comments here in the chat. Make sure you spread the word that Next Gen ministry pastors is the place to be. Be blessed.